So a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I made a video about the Cuisinart Ice-21 Ice Cream Maker. And what I realized recently is I never made a video about how to make ice cream. So here's a video about how to make ice cream. Welcome to the culture of cookery. The ice cream recipe that I used in the actual video, which I'll link up here, it tasted pretty good, but what my wife and I recently found out is that our youngest son has an egg allergy, and I want to be a good father. So to be a good father, I need to feed my kids ice cream. Don't at me in the comments. It's not a recipe that is my own, but I have high hopes for it. So here we go. Here's a eggless ice cream recipe for all those egg weak people in your life. You're going to need 2/3 a cup of sugar, 2 cups of whipped cream, 2 cups of whole milk, vanilla, and salt. What you're first going to do is measure out your whipped cream. The original recipe called for double the amount of cream to milk, but I wanted to go a healthier route, if there is such a thing, and opted for equal parts cream and milk. Then what you're going to do is pour the milk cream base into a pot with sugar and salt and heat the mixture through until the sugar is dissolved. Make sure not to burn the mixture. Now, according to the original recipe, this was an unnecessary step, but you know, YOLO, I do what I want, and I don't want any hint of grainy sugar in my ice cream. I separated my mixture into 2 equal amounts to experiment with different flavors. There are many different ways which you could flavor your ice cream, one of my personal favorites being mint. All you have to do is add 1 teaspoon to your ice cream base and you're pretty good to go. Or if you're really bougie, you could use fresh mint. This will give you a more pungent and pronounced mint flavor. If you're like me and have some tired looking mint, just pick off the nice leaves and let it steep for about 4 minutes. Pro tip here, do not press the mint in an effort to extract more flavor. It'll end up leaving this kind of acrid off flavor and you don't want that in your ice cream. Instead, just kind of gingerly pick it out and make sure not to leave the leaves in there. Now, if you're as basic as a white tea or a California sushi roll, you could always opt for the classic vanilla. Just make sure to use the good stuff, as this is going to be the major flavor component in your ice cream. Then cover up your flavors in the storage vessel of your choice and let them chill in the fridge. I mean, if you can find room in your fridge. We had just done our monthly trip to Costco, so things were kind of unorganized. Oh man, it's back there. So while we wait on the mint ice cream to finish up, I'm gonna add some chocolate chips. Can you see these? Camino Bittersweet Noir. This is a great little bit of chocolate. It's fair trade, which basically means that the people that make it are getting paid a fair wage. So if you can, opt for these. Great little company here, great quality chocolate as well. After it's done churning, transfer to a freezer bowl. I like these plastic takeout containers. They're squared off, fit better in your freezer, and the long shape makes it easier for scooping. Press plastic wrap against the ice cream to prevent freezer burn and store in the freezer for as long as it'll last. In my family's case, maybe a couple of days. So this is happening just a little bit later in the day. We had to let the ice cream freeze, and I had to wash some dishes. So here we go. Looking creamy, looking good. Here we go. Okay, so immediately what I'm gonna say, it is super rich. Equivalent to the texture of like a soft serve. You do get kind of like that icy note that you would get maybe in, soft serve, but it is like very pleasant. I wouldn't even think that there is no eggs in here. Yeah, wow. So at the end of the day, what do I think of this recipe? I think it's really simple. I think that's the thing that's gonna make this recipe so attractive to people, is that it's not hard. You're not doing the French custard thing where you have to separate the eggs. All you have to do is have your 4 ingredients, make sure that they're cold, put them in the ice cream maker, and you're laughing. If you just got a Cuisinart ice cream maker, I highly suggest at least trying this recipe out. It's a great starting point. With that said, I hope you found value in this video, and if you have, smile. Today is a really good day to smile. So yeah, we'll see you in the next one.